Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of the Sit Down on the Spotlight. Today's guest, Mr. Mark Gunnels. Mark, what's going on, brother?
Hey man, it's good to be back in the city, man. Back in the
Man,
town. Appreciate y'all, man.
yeah, that's
Y'all been
right.
y'all been doing big things,
Nah, I
man.
appreciate that,
Yeah, I've
man.
been peeping game.
Nah, yeah, you too, man.
Yeah, for
It's,
sure.
it's good to see you in the town, bro. I see you been in California, bro. What's that about? How's Cali? What?
Yeah, so I moved to Cali in 2017. Been out there almost 8 years now.
Okay,
It's been grinding, doing my sports thing, you know, networking,
okay,
interviewing players, just do my podcast. I do stuff with Lakers Nation as well out there.
okay.
So we got a podcast there as well. I still do stuff for the Chiefs too. Arrowhead Pride. If you're not hip on that, it's the #1 fan website for all Chiefs fans. Follow Arrowhead Pride. I do stuff on them. I write articles. I have a podcast as well. So trying to be well balanced, man. Represent the town in a good way.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so Cali, so the reason that you went out there was for the sports, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was just, bigger market, better networking, more teams, just trying to expand.
Okay.
But I'm still keeping, KC still in my heart
For sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And on top, so with that, is that something you feel like was a good move? Did that work out for you? Do you feel like there were things that you could do out there that you weren't going to be able to do out in Kansas City?
Yeah, I just think it's just more opportunities, but there's
Okay.
still stuff to do out here. Like you just gotta maximize your potential.
Okay.
You gotta network with the right people, have a good team around you, like similar to y'all. Like
Right.
you have a great team behind the scenes out here. You guys doing certain things. Like that's what it really is about. And I know it's a cliche. My cousin said it earlier, actually. Teamwork really makes the dream work, man.
Yeah,
Like, it's a real thing.
It's the truth, bro.
And I can see based on y'all setup right now, like
Yeah.
it took a lot of people to put it together, but that's good though, because it's not all on one person. So
Okay.
I think that's a big thing people that really don't really value, like having a good squad around you
For sure.
can take you a long way.
For sure. We're gonna type into that because I like that topic. But first, let's
Yeah.
dig into like who Mark is. You know what I mean? So let's for the people that don't know,
Yeah.
where were you born and raised?
Yeah, so I was born in South Kansas City.
Okay.
I went to Ruskin High School,
Okay.
like pretty much the whole Hickman Mills school district my whole life.
Okay.
I started off in Santa Fe. I went there from K to second grade or third grade. And then I moved. I went to Burke for fourth and fifth, went to Smith Hill for middle school, and then I went to Ruskin in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you have to go to so many schools? Were you moving a lot, or was that just like a family thing?
It was just a family thing.
Okay.
Like, my parents, they've been married pretty much my whole life. So,
Okay.
they moved. We was in Nob Hill. You know Nob Hill?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, yeah. Nob Hill's over. It's like kind of closer to Hickman side.
Okay.
And then we moved closer to like the Ruskin side around the third or fourth grade-ish.
Okay.
And then that's when I went to Burke and I went to Ruskin.
So
Yeah.
so how did that transpire for your childhood? Was that something that you like hated, or was it something you're like, this is cool, I get to meet a lot of people? Like, how did you feel as a kid when you had to move so much?
I was so young, so I didn't even really understand what was really going on for
Okay.
real. So it was just kind of natural. It was like, okay, we moving. So,
Okay.
I miss my old friends, obviously, back from Santa Fe.
Okay.
But, I went to Burke and then I was cool, met some new people there. And the same people there went to Smith Hill, obviously. Then we went to Ruskin. So I pretty much knew them my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you playing any sports at these schools when you got there?
Yeah,
Okay.
so the main sports I played was baseball and basketball
Okay.
growing up. I did play football for a little bit. I played flag. But when I played the tackle one year, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I ain't trying to get hit like that. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, nah. I like football. I like watching football. Don't get me
Right.
wrong, I love football.
Right.
But actually playing it, I was like, nah, that's not my style.
I feel like people
Yeah.
don't admit that a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because I was a wide receiver, so we getting smacked, like going across the middle. Like I was like,
Right.
nah, I'm cool on that. I'm cool.
Right.
I'll just watch y'all from the sidelines. So I played basketball and baseball mainly. I ran track one year too. When I was in middle school.
Okay, on that topic
Yeah.
though, football, do you feel like as a sports analyst, and have you noticed more people are backing out of the game at an earlier age, understanding the aspect of getting hit? Do you think that's smart for the game, or do you think that's more smart for the players? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think there should be some kind of like
It's tough because I get like a lot of players end up, especially play for a long time. You get guys be having CTE, like a lot of head injuries and stuff like that. So I get the danger that comes with it, but I still think it's a good sport to play.
Okay.
Even though I didn't play it through high school, I think it's a good bonding with your teammates, the locker room camaraderie that comes with it. So I get that angle as well. So I'll never discourage nobody from playing football, but just be aware of the potential consequences that could come with it.
Right.
It's a violent sport, man. I mean, it's super violent.
So you don't think the athletes are being softer by backing out, saying like, okay, I played 7 years,
Yeah.
6 years, 7 years. I'm cool. I got a check. I've done these accolades. Like I'm gonna go ahead and retire.
I think
early.
that's fine. I mean, that's still a long time.
Okay.
I think the average player in the NFL only plays maybe 3 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's sad. Yeah. Though. That's sad. Okay.
Like the average player. So if you play 7 or 8, that's double the average. So I think that's still pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Doubling back to your childhood, I know you said you had both parents. You had any siblings growing up, or?
Yeah, I have one sister.
Okay.
Her name is Marshawn. She's about 6 years younger than me.
Okay.
So she's about 27, 28.
Are you guys close?
Yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're very close.
Is she like a sports lover too, or she does?
Yeah, she actually played basketball.
Okay.
Growing up, and she played soccer as well. She didn't really like soccer for real, so she quit that kind of young. She started playing basketball. She played high school. She was at Ruskin as well.
Okay.
She played on the varsity team for a couple years.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't play in college though. She kind of lost the passion for it.
Right.
Because when you're in college, it's different. You got to like wake up at 5 a.m. and do the early morning workouts, and then you got to go to class after that too. It's a real commitment. Yep. So if you're not going to the league, it's not like you kind of just playing just to play.
Yeah. It gets,
in college
it gets tiring.
At that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So do you think, or I would ask, when did you find out that you wanted to go into the whole like journalist kind of style? Like as an athlete, I mean, I know you love sports, but I mean, there's plenty of people who love sports that are never like committed to, go to Cali per se. So when did it start for you? When did you notice that like, man, I want to do this. I want to be, sports analyst,
It actually goes back to her not playing in college. It was the same for me. I knew it wasn't good enough to go professional in no sport.
Okay.
Like I was good in baseball and basketball, don't get me wrong, but I know I wasn't like no professional talent. So for me, it was like, why would I play in college if I know I'm not going to the pros, if I could talk about it? So that's when I transitioned, like, okay, I'm still going to be involved in sports, but I'm actually going to just talk about sports. I know about it. I played it all my life.
Okay.
So that's when I realized, okay, this is another way for me to still be involved and still be a professional, but without playing. So that's when it started for me when I went to Lincoln University.
Okay.
Yeah, in Jeff City. So it's HBCU. Shout out to Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I might go to homecoming this year.
Okay, that's what's up.
But I covered the sports teams there at Lincoln. I covered the football team, the basketball team.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did you do any kind of things down there? Okay, to start off. All right.
I wrote for the school paper out there in Jeff City as well.
Okay.
I had a podcast there too. So I was pretty involved when I was in Jeff City.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then take us through that moment when you're like, nah, I gotta go to Cali. Like, what was that like? What was your mindset at that time where you're just like, you know what, this is the only thing that's gonna get me to that level. I have to go to Cali. What was that?
So actually that happened randomly. It wasn't even planned.
Okay.
So I graduated from Lincoln in 2017. So I came at the KC right after graduation. I was in my parents' crib. I didn't know what was next for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know what was next. And then randomly, I got a call from somebody that was working at Fox Sports in LA. It's like, I got an opening for you if you're trying to come out here, like behind the scenes type thing. So I was like, okay. Cause I've always had visions of living in California for some reason. I just feel like I was just meant to be out there. I don't know why. Like I just always
feel like a lot of Midwest
envision
people.
myself being in California.
Okay.
And that came about. I was like, I can't pass it up. And this happened like in August or September of that year. So then I graduated in May that year. So like literally 3 or 4 months after that, that's when it came about. And I just moved out there and I've been out there ever since.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So what landed the Laker situation? Was that so you went out there and you worked with Fox. You got that little internship.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so what transpired into you working with the Lakers situation?
So I was doing podcast hits. Like I would join people's podcasts and stuff like that. And I'm pretty big on social media, especially Twitter. So people out there were kind of recognizing who I was.
Yeah, that's what I found. Yeah, Twitter.
I was doing like live videos and stuff. And the dude that runs Lakers Nation hit me up on some random stuff. And it was like, hey, do you want to come join the podcast as a special guest? Talk about the Lakers and stuff like that. It was like a 30-minute thing. So I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And I did that. And I guess I got a good reaction from the people out there. And it was like, oh, I like Mark. And it turned into me just being part of the team. So yeah, it kind of went from there.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So my biggest takeaway from it is like being from Kansas City, you don't see that a lot. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I think I like about it is that you're doing something different on a big platform or a bigger platform that people, know you for. But you're from a town like here where that's not the glorified thing. Right now it's the music or, XYB or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So what do you think you have to offer? Or are you trying to come back here and reach out to the town and try to get more people involved in sports? Do you want to host something out here? Are you planning on what is your plans as far as being from Kansas City, but out there, are you planning on trying to come back and do something for the town to get more people hip to this kind of environment, or has that crossed your mind at all? Or
yeah, it's definitely crossed my mind.
Okay.
'Cause I definitely want to get back to the community.
Okay.
I love Kansas City, man. I
Okay.
mean, I always talk about it all the time. People definitely out there know where I'm from. So
For sure.
it's not a secret, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely hold the town deep in my heart. And nothing solidified yet, but I'm definitely talking to people out here that are doing things in the potential of where I'm trying to do. And I'll come back and visit. I come at least twice a year. I still got most of my family still lives out here. I got my son.
Oh, okay.
And he's an LA kid though. It's just ironic.
How old is your son?
He's 5, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Congratulations. Yeah, that's
appreciate
beautiful.
that.
Your father is beautiful, man. Congrats.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
When you had him, was that an extra fire? Did that turn you up into a different
No,
beast per se?
definitely 100%. And I had him actually right before COVID started.
Oh wow.
Because he was born in 2020, but in January.
So yeah, they didn't.
So shit really started picking up around March, April. Yeah, so he's a COVID baby for sure. He's actually with me right now on this trip, right? This very moment. Yeah. So it's funny because he really is an LA kid. So he takes on to the LA teams. But the only team I'm really gonna force on him is the Chiefs. Though. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, you could be a Dodgers fan, you could be a Lakers fan, of course, because we don't got an NBA team in Kansas City, but you gotta be a Chiefs fan. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm forcing on him. But yeah, he likes the Chiefs though too. So
yeah, speaking on that, man, why do you think we don't have a basketball team yet? What do you think is gonna Are we close? Are we not close? What's your take on that?
That's a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one, right? Yeah, because when they built this, it was originally called the Sprint Center.
Right.
I still call it that, by the way.
Yeah.
I know it's called T-Mobile now.
Yeah, we're all confused.
Technically, but for me, it's the Sprint Center.
For sure.
And I thought when they first built that, I thought for sure we was getting an NBA team. It was no doubt in my mind. Or at least a hockey team, at least one of them.
Right.
But the OKC Thunder, when the Katrina happened, they were playing games in OKC because New Orleans was messed up.
Yeah.
So they moved to Oklahoma City to play games there.
And found out.
And they got a good reaction from the crowd there.
And built a team.
So if it wasn't for Katrina, I truly think we would have had an NBA team. That was supposed to be our team.
Oh, that's crazy.
The Thunder would have been in Kansas City.
Oh,
we'd have fucking won a championship right now. Think about that. We would have had SGA right now. If it wasn't for Katrina happening. That's a real thing. And people don't realize that. Because they were supposed to come to KC during that time.
That's crazy. Katrina fucked it up.
Yeah, man. But, Katrina hey, I got a lot of friends that actually went to Ruskin, actually from New Orleans during that time. Actually, it was crazy we're talking about it because that was that was really a crazy time, bro. I don't think people really understand how crazy that was. A lot of people were moving from New Orleans, were coming out here. I don't know why we were a hotbed for some reason. Kansas City was actually really popular.
It's straight north
for people for moving to New Orleans from New Orleans during that time period.
It's the cheapest, biggest city. You know what I mean? Closest, biggest city. You know what I mean? So but that's crazy to think about that because for us, it was big, but the people who were impacted, I think that's the ones who they don't forget. It's how 9/11 is always brought up. Katrina is always brought up for the ones who were affected by it. That's how big it was to them. So
facts.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. The whole basketball thing. I mean, you speak about LA and stuff. I know I went out there, man, and it was crazy culture out there. From a Kansas City kid to LA, there's some similarities, but you go out there, you gotta be careful about what you wear, what you do, where you're at. Because when I first went out there, I was in the wrong neighborhood and I seen some shit that I never want to see again in my life. You know what I mean? You living out there.
What neighborhood was you in,
and that's
bro?
the thing. I don't know. All I know is the people.
You got pressed?
I didn't get pressed.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get pressed. See, I learned how to mind my business. Like, I know people were like antagonizing me, like trying to get my attention and shit, calling me Tiger and shit. So I wasn't paying attention. Like, you just don't pay them no mind. But they hopped out on somebody else. You know what I mean? But all I know is LA is that kind of culture. You know what I mean? But with you living out there, have you ever experienced any of that? Has it been chill? Do you have run-ins where sometimes you're like, oh shit, like,
I mean, for the most part, it's been chill. But I was just talking to him earlier before we got on camera. I got pressed a couple times out there. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run us through that conversation.
So the first time, it was like within my first year of being out there. So I didn't know any better, but I'm just out there. It's my first year of being in LA. I'm thinking I'm just out here just chilling, just going crazy. I had a KC hat on. And it was the Royals. I had a blue KC hat on. And I don't know what neighborhood I was in. And it was like, where you from? I was like, what? Bro, I'm from Kansas City, bro. I'm not from out here. He's like, oh, okay. So I guess he thought I was a Crip or something. Cause, you know, KC, the hat, like that's like kitchen Crip out there. So that happened to me like when I first moved out there.
That discouraged you?
Huh?
Did that discourage you from like, man, I don't want to be on this? Is kind of
it didn't discourage me, but it was like I got to be more mindful of what I'm wearing out here now.
Okay.
But a couple weeks ago, I was just telling my cousin actually, I got pressed again because I had on a Marlins jersey.
Oh,
I didn't think that was even anything.
Yeah, what is
and
that?
I was in Inglewood. I went to a liquor store. I'm like, okay, I'm just chilling. You know, I'm about to get me a bottle. You know, just to catch a vibe. And this dude was outside. He was like looking at me like, I must look familiar or something. I don't know what it was. But he looked at me like hella hard. He was like, where you from? I was like, bruh, I'm from Kansas City, dog. And he was like, oh, okay. Because I guess the Marlin stuff is like West Side 40s out there. It's like,
I would never know.
Yeah,
I would never know.
Hood politics out there. So
you damn near gotta wear nothing.
Man, you gotta be. You can't wear shit out there, man.
You better have a tank top on and some sweats.
Right,
man. But all right, man. Speaking about that, man. Since you are, heavily an advocate for the town, even still being out in LA, which I think is awesome. I think more people should understand that aspect. Is you can rep your town without having to be here. There's other things, but I see you're heavily into the music scene out here, and you know what I'm saying, I saw a lot of controversy when you spoke about one of your favorite Kansas City artists.
I know where you're going now.
All right, cool.
Dutch, can you pour me up, man? Can I get some more? Give me another mix, man. Okay. All right.
So with that, what is your take on that? Like, why do you think people have such a hard time with you saying that that's who you feel is your top GOAT?
You didn't even mention his name.
I'm going to.
All right, you want me to?
I want you to say, I mean, I'm sure they know, but I want you to speak on it. So So question is, who is your GOAT of the Kansas City rap scene right now?
So for me personally, and I respect everybody's opinion. Like everybody got their own take. It's fair, but for me, it's MB58.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I'm gonna start up. I think I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think the man is a great artist. I love a lot of his songs and what he's doing. Yeah. But what is it do you think the town just gets on so bad about him? Or
I don't think it's just about him. I feel like whoever you say, it's always gonna be pushback.
For sure.
Like if I would have said Delio,
well, yeah.
If I would have said Ron, but somebody would have found a reason to disagree with me.
But do you feel like he gets enough credit though in the town? Do you feel like he's respected enough as an artist? Because you have him up there, so for you, I know you have that. But do you think the town gives him enough of his flowers and respect?
I think he gets flowers for sure. Okay. I think he definitely gets a lot of respect.
Okay.
But they might not call him the GOAT of Kansas City, but I definitely think people got him in their top 5.
Okay.
If he's not in your top 5, I'm not even like entertaining your conversation.
Okay,
he's got to be in your top 5.
Okay. So what makes him your top 5, if not the one? Like what is it about him that makes him that over other artists?
I think his wordplay is really cool. I think he really represents where he's from, obviously the 50s.
For sure.
I think his whole presentation, I think is really solid. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something that really Kansas City hasn't really seen. Like I came out here, bro, after I graduated from 2017, I was out here for that summer. He ran the summer out here in Kansas City back then. I don't know if y'all remember, like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, mask off.
Everything was MB like during that time. Like he had a crazy run in KC. So like I definitely think that's worthy enough to at least be in niggas like top. I ain't gonna say top 5, top 3. He need to be on top 3.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, I fuck with Delio too. Okay. Delio's hard.
So real quick, who is your top 5 though?
You gonna put him in the spot like
no,
that?
for sure. I mean, because he's
I ain't gonna put it in order. I ain't gonna put
there's
it in
no
order.
order. No, there's
Okay.
no order because it's music. There's no order. But
Okay,
who's your
alright.
top 5? Like telling people right now, you
Okay.
gotta listen to these 5.
MB,
Okay.
Delio. You gotta put Ron in there.
Okay.
Do we count Messi more? Even though he's not from here, but
He's got to be. Nah, he's got to be.
Do we count Messi?
Nah, he's got to be
We
from
don't count
here. Nah,
Messi?
he's got to be from here. He's got to be from here. He's got to be from this town.
Because niggas act like he's from here though.
Yeah, but there's a lot. I mean, but that's anywhere. You see what I'm saying? I'll claim a place if I live there and if I go there. But like he has
you gotta
to be
put
born.
Tech in there, obviously. You on some respect. You gotta put.
But do you have? But
you have to. You're 5. You have to put Tech in there.
Okay, but see,
you have to put Tech in there.
I
mean,
right, before you say
are we
that,
talking about just politics? Or
no,
like,
it's not politics. It's your list. It does, but the list has to be. They have to be from here, but it doesn't have to be just because.
I personally listen to.
Yeah, it could be an underground.
Okay, he's not. Okay, he's not. Tech's not in there. Okay,
yeah.
I was trying to be politically correct.
No, we don't
okay,
do
all
that.
right, fuck that.
No,
okay,
we don't do that.
All right, MB, Delio, Ron. Shout out to my boy C-Dub. C-Dub Young Blood.
Okay, see, I gotta check him out. See?
Yeah, you gotta check out C-Dub the Young Blood. And then my 5th. That's hard, man. So many options. Put my boy Calais 246 in there, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say I don't
shout
see a lot.
out to Dame too, Southside Dame.
Okay.
You know Southside?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Southside Dame too. Shout out to
for sure. He's from Grandview, right?
Yeah, he's from Grandview. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. I personally, right now, it's hard because I know there's a lot of them right now that are like on the rise. In my eyes, I feel like there's a lot of Kansas City artists that are booming, but I think people need to start respecting people's top 5. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, it's like, how can I tell you can't relate to this artist that relates to you? You see what I'm saying? So I think it's crazy that when you make those kind of posts out people, but that's our town though. And that's everywhere. I just know for sure Kansas City is big on that. They are really stuck in who they feel is good and that's it. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of politics with this town. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
As you see what Houston's kind of doing?
Oh,
They're letting go of the politics.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Kansas City's ever going to let go of the politics? Or do you think we're just stuck in this cycle that's always going to be?
It's just hard for me to see it, man.
Okay.
The fact that we're not there yet, like it should be there now, you know?
That's heavy.
I hate to say that.
Nah,
you know?
but you got to be real.
Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. Yeah.
That's heavy. I feel
politics is crazy out here, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, I don't have too much. I do want to tap into the Chiefs thing you were speaking on earlier. What's going on with that? Because that's pretty big. I mean, anything you got to do with the Chiefs is going to be something heavy. So if you want to tell,
I do stuff for Arrowhead Pride.
Okay.
Can
you elaborate on that?
Yeah, we're covering training camp right now.
Okay.
I write weekly articles for them.
Okay.
I have a podcast with them as well. So yeah, man, we're just gearing up for the football season.
Okay.
You know, training camp's going crazy right now. They in St. Joe, going lit. So yeah.
It smells like another rain.
Well, potentially tomorrow we might be out there.
All right.
Yeah, live and direct in training camp.
We'll be tapping that.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Well, look,
I think they're gonna redeem themselves, man. Because last year ended on a bad note. Obviously,
you almost want that. You almost want that in a sense. Yeah, you want to win, but like you said, like based off of where they're coming from, it just smells like it's gonna be another redemption. Like, you know what I mean?
I think it's gonna be Kelsey's last year too,
and that's why they're gonna win.
I think he wants to go out on top. So I think that'd be a good
do it for Kelsey.
Yeah,
you do it for Kelsey.
That would be that's the goal.
That's what you do. Okay,
winning for Kelsey.
Look, man, I got a few more because we're definitely gonna have you back, so I don't want to waste too much time. And we're gonna keep tapping in, but I do have a few more questions I want to ask you. One of the questions is, where are you trying to take your journalism, or as far as your sports situation? Where are you trying to go? You trying to hit ESPN? Are you trying to get your own network? Like, what's your end goal?
So definitely the end goal is,
or not even the end goal, but like, where are you trying to go?
No, for sure. As of right now, the goal is, I'll be studying people that are at that level right now. Like obviously, like Stephen A. Smith, guys like that. I'm really studying what they're doing, trying to like put that shit into what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Not take the whole flow, but like put my orange sauce into it.
Exactly.
You got to study the greats.
Boom, bingo.
Yeah. Bingo. So for sure, I'm definitely taking notes, and I'm rebranding right now. I'm about to have my own podcast starting right before football season. So it's coming.
What's the name? You got the name? You let people know?
Mark my words.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You keeping it
Mark
on?
my
Cool.
words.
I love, I love
That's
that.
perfect, bro.
Yeah,
It's
man,
you got my name in it.
It's almost
It's
like
perfect,
you're destined
yeah.
for it, bro.
Yeah, you can't make it up any better.
And so on that topic too, do you feel like sometimes the name is also like that is one of the keys to having
definitely.
that? You know what I mean? Like just
100%.
being blessed to have something
100%.
called Mark My Word. I think that's
Yeah.
phenomenal. I think that's
Yeah,
great.
like the name of what you're doing is so important because
Okay.
it initially brings them in. Like if it's catchy
Mm-hmm.
and it has my name in it, obviously, so it's a play on my name, and I'm talking shit, so it's Mark my words, like you know what I'm saying,
For
like
sure.
mark whatever I'm saying. So
sure.
it works out perfectly. So definitely gonna have that coming soon. I got a videographer, you know, I got a photographer as well, got an editor, so we're gonna do that. That shit gonna be cool.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, I really appreciate it, bro. You know, for someone that's been watching you for a while to get to kind of chop it up with you, it's dope, and I think I'm looking forward for you to have these more moments because, like I said, bro, with our town being what our town is, we need more people like you to kind of enlighten another outlet.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of kids right now who feel like all they can do is play sports, but as you may know, there are times where you can kind of see early, like there's not a lot of league.
Yeah.
You know, promises in this career, but
right.
just to be involved in sports, I feel like it's still just enough of the niche of playing. You know what I mean? So I would love for you to kind of like keep tapping in and keep doing these kind of interviews and enlighten the town up more of an outlet outside of what they're going through. You know what I mean? So
No, for sure.
yeah. So I appreciate you on the sit down, man.
Man.
Like I said, if you want to let the people know what you got coming up next or where they can follow you and tap in with you before we head out here, bro, that'd be great. Bro.
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just type in Mark A. Gunnels. I'm on all the platforms. About to get more on TikTok as well. So same thing, Mark A. Gunnels. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. It's good to be back in the city.
Yeah.
Get some real love, man.
Yeah, glad you sat down with us, bro. Man. Yeah, I was excited, man.
Yeah,
so
we
I
definitely have to make this happen.
No, I'm gonna say, man, we're running back, man. We gotta have a different segment. That's why I want to take up too much time, man.
I'm here twice a year, man.
Okay, bet. Every time you come in,
back.
bro, we'll tap in with us, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
Yep.